Hello, everybody, and good morning. FC Racers here. We're ready to kick off a fantastic day here at GSA, starting off with the Celeste Any Percent League. Today, we got an action packed match between blackpear and Chaikitty. And if you're new here, the format is 3 races in total. Each race is worth 1 point, and if you win the set, you get a bonus point. So we got 4 points up for grabs here. This one in particular, very important, because looking at the standings, Chaikitty and blackpear appear to be tied right now for 5th place. Both of them sitting at 11 points. Now, I know that it says that blackpear only has 5 matches on this sheet, but I know that he had played TGH earlier, and that was TGH won 3-0. So the points are still the same. So this is a very, very important match here. As this could determine seeding going into playoffs if both players make it. Also, tiebreaker too, if things happen and they get put down in like 8th and 9th place, whoever is the one that comes out on top in this match is probably going to take it in advance. So this is going to be a very important one. So I'm glad you guys are tuning in. It's gonna be mad hype. Getting our file names set up here. I'm already seeing that the chat filling it up with the lovely, ever so lovely Chaikitty emotes here. I didn't even know that he has another one where he's wearing the shades. I'm feeling it. Also, bear with me, folks. I am fighting a cold here, so I'm gonna sound a little off, but that's quite all right. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. I'm glad to be here for this exciting race, and we're about to get this one underway, folks. And we are off. So prologue, you guys know the business here. It's running over the basic controls of the game. Madeline's able to jump, climb, and although you're not going to see it in the prologue anymore due to our prologue skip, she can dash as well. And we're going to utilize those to try to get to the top of this mountain as fast as possible. And then, of course, you can see at the bottom of the screen, we have the in-game timer, which is what we use for Celeste. It's the most accurate thing that we've got. It's really good. They made it. They designed it really well. So shout outs to That Makes Games for implementing that into here. So you might see a little bit of time difference here and there, depending on when runners take breaks in between chapters and whatnot. But we will do our best to get a sync once we get into Summit, and that'll give you guys a better idea on where we'll be at. Right now, both runners are in sitting. Chai taking a death early on here, trying to get that reverse hyper. City's a good chapter to showcase all of the tech that we have available in the game for 80%. You're seeing the runners doing hyper dashes, wall bounces, corner boost there, and ultras. You know, like there's a whole mixed bag of things that happen in this chapter. And it's a good introductory one. Now, it's very short. First 2 chapters are really quick. They're going to be over before you even know it. You're not going to see too much of a shakeup in regards to a commanding lead or anything off the bat. It's going to happen in chapter 3. Let's see. So we got Chaikitty clocking in at 137, blackpear clocking in at 134. So we got a 3-second lead on blackpear. as we head into Old Site. Now, Old Site's two gimmicks, because there's basically two of them here. You got these blocks here. The dream blocks. They're not activated just yet, but Madeline's going to get that set up real quick. Basically, what they do is when Madeline dashes into them, she goes in a set direction until she runs into a wall or comes out the other side. The other gimmick is Battling, which is basically Madeline's other half. I'm not going to go into it too much because we have, this is a story part of the game. If you guys haven't played it, definitely check it out. It's pretty dope. But she's going to follow Madeline on a 3-second delay. So runners are going to try their best to just make sure that they don't cross paths with her, because it is going to result in a death. And, this route is pretty much optimized for the most part. There's just a couple rooms, like this coin room in particular, and then the last two rooms, Chai in the first of the two, and then blackpear right behind him, and then this room here too. Like, mistakes and improvisations will need to occur if you just can make a mishap here or there. Now, I should also point out too that in the past couple of weeks, Demo Jameson had released a speedrun tool for the PC version of the game, which really allows the runners to really fine-tune and hone in on their craft. So it's like they can clock a sequence of rooms and then just kind of set up to practice them over and over again, trying to find the best strats, so the most optimal routes. So I believe we're going to see a lot of people just like really hone in on their craft and just kind of get things going here. Both runners do an excellent job here. We got Chai at 328, blackpear coming in at 326. So again, about a 2-second difference here as we head into resort. But I'm looking forward to seeing new approaches to certain rooms or strats and so forth. I actually have not been unfortunately I haven't been following the league too much in the past couple of weeks due to work, but I try to tune in when I can and still try to keep tabs on everybody here and there. Actually, yeah, I remember in particular whose race was it? It was the closest race that we had. Hold on, let me look. Because it's like I think it was Evans fight versus was it Evans fight versus Scrumlord? I'll have to double check. I know that one of them was close, but I was popping off at work and had to be careful because I was getting too excited. I didn't want to cause a scene. Yeah, at that time it was Scrublord. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. It was Scrublord versus Evans fight because I commentated Chaikitty versus Flederby for that other extremely close race. Alright, so we're in the middle of the resort here. Chai's going to be the first on screen to get through the huge mess portion here. Similar to Awake, no real hazards here or anything. It's just really narrow pathways and everything you have to kind of deal with and work with. Chai not getting the reverse into an ultra there, unfortunately, but that's alright. And again, we're looking at that IGT timer here. I'm going to be doing my best to let you guys be in the know about it. Like, for example, Chai's going to clock in here at 5:20. We got blackpear here at 5:15. So blackpear's lead got a little bit extended, and I'm not sure what happened there in that process. I think it might just be a little bit of movement error here because I haven't seen any deaths or anything. But again, we have a lot of game to go. Speaking of deaths, blackpear, they're trying to go for that ultra strat, but then Chai dying in the next room too. It's kind of gonna even them out. Oh. And yeah, that's the other thing too. I'm seeing this in chat. Chai is known to reset a lot. Like, I've seen it in his streams. He does a lot of resets. Hopefully he did some no resets and is trying to, get them prepared. Blackpear taking it as a nice backup there in that room. Let me get an update on this here. We got Chai coming in at 620. Blackpear. So it's about the same. Still 5-second difference between both runners here as we head into elevator shaft. Oh no, Blackpear missed the key. Had to go back and get it. That's going to definitely cut into that lead a little bit. Oh, but Chai taking a death here in the coin room. So yeah, pretty much it's like Chai's getting opportunities to cut into the lead, but he's also having errors on his end too. I'm pretty sure both runners are probably not feeling this resort right now. And again, going back to the no resets, like I feel like Chai would have probably reset. It's like, well, actually Chai playing it safe, going for the checkpoint. Blackpear 2 taking a little longer to set up. Not getting the corner boost there, but oh no, Chai taking a death. This room has been problematic for a lot of runners. All right, so Blackpear clocking in on Oshiro at a 7:16. Now that lead is extended to about 10 seconds. Okay, I see that nice boost there from Oshiro. It looked like it might have not been what he wanted, but able to adjust just fine. And again, Oshiro, I mean, if you guys played this game, you guys know how this goes. Oshiro's trying to basically devour Madeline. Gives the tail with that little lightning bolt, and he makes a mad dash across the screen. In the meantime, Dust Bunnies left and right. Oh no, Blackpear missing that spring. Notorious mishap. And then we got this last screen. Chaikitty first there. Blackpear right behind. This screen can go very good, or it can go very bad. Most notably if you're on a death. Chai getting out first. Ooh, Blackpear skinning this Dust Bunny there. Chai with 811, Blackpear with an 805. So again, 6 seconds as we hit the bridge here. I think Ridge is probably going to be the one chapter where I feel like the runners have really utilized that the speedrun tool and just fine-tuned their craft here. And you're seeing it from both runners. Like it looks like it's basically a musical round, if you want to put it, where Chai's doing one thing and then Blackpear's following up with the exact same thing. And so far looking good. We're going to see the Archie here from Chai. Yep. I'm not sure if Blackpear goes for this or not. Let me see. No, Blackpear going for the traditional strat. That's quite all right. Oh, nice movement there. Oh, he's going to have to readjust. He's going to make it out. All right, so they're heading into the auto-scroller room. Chai's going to get there first. Clocking in at 9:07. This might be a little closer now, folks. Yeah, about 2 second difference between both runners here. And I think, yeah, Blackpear going for the bunny hop strat there, not with the ultra. I think Chai might have went for that. Happened so fast I didn't get a chance to catch it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying. All right, Chaikitty going for the traditional strat here. Let's see if Blackpear is going to go for something different. Nope. Not opting to do the reverse hyper into that room. That is all right. So far. Oh, Blackpear not getting the distancer. It's going to be about a second loss. Oh, no, more time there. Chai might actually have the lead now. Let's see. I'll get a time when Chai gets into cliff face here. Pretty close, though. So Chai getting into cliff face at 10:12. Yeah, actually, Chai's going to have the lead now here by about a second. So, whew, we got ourselves a race, folks. Yeah, Archie saving a little bit of time, but most notably having that mishap in the room before the second auto scroller made a big part there. Blackpear missing the auto score block, and then just having a little bit of hang up in that vertical section of that room. So far, so good from each runner here as they close it out. Chai on the final screen here. He's going to come in at a 1056, so it's going to be pretty close. Yeah, about a second difference between the two. Holy Toledo. Grab the popcorn, kids. This is about to be crazy as we move into Mirror Temple. So again, Mirror Temple, I mean, like, I feel that there is opportunity. I think the big thing right now, Yeet actually is going to be playing a factor here for that time save. And then 5B just in general, too. Oh, blackpear not getting the ultra there. Oh, no. Getting a little caught up there, too. It's going to extend Chai's lead. It's by a little bit. But, you know, we have Bub's drop coming up, too. I feel by now it shouldn't be a quote-unquote factor. Oh, no. Chai getting the worst end of the stick here on Yeet. You're going to lose more time there. blackpear missing his cutscene skip there, too, unfortunately. So, but blackpear's going to get an opportunity to save just a little bit of time if he can get this Yeet. Oh, nah, he didn't get it, but he's definitely got a faster time in that room. And Chai heading into the tape room now. Oh, no. All right, let's see here. He's going to get this. Nice. So just seeing, overall, it was a lot cleaner on Chai's screen. Unfortunately, he zoomed out way too quick. I'll get a time as we head in 5B on his screen. 12:18. So it's a couple seconds here. Probably like 5, 4. No, 2 seconds. Wow. I'm off. Ah. Yeah, this race is, I mean, I guess, I mean, it's expected. These two are both tied for 5th. Their average time is about 30-ish seconds off. All right, Chai is going to get Bub's drop. blackpear just having a little bit of hang up here. Just some, all I'm really seeing on blackpear's side is just some minor movement errors, but they're paying, you know, they're costing him just little by little. And it definitely seems that Chai is picked up and is getting his bearings right now. Oh no. blackpear not getting enough height on this. This particular thing is so annoying. Trust me. Oh my gosh, no. Not like this. Like, you get the Bubs drop, and then you just run into this problem. Honestly, I feel like that by now, blackpear should just try to go the intended route in this room, because he's not getting the height. Oh no. Is it like a mental block? Like, I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't. blackpear, no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just. Oh my goodness, not like this. That is very unfortunate. He's not getting the height. I'm not understanding. Is he forgetting to hold grab? Oh no, dude. This is unfortunate. Like, this is gonna give Chaikitty like a huge lead. There we go. Oh my goodness, that is so unfortunate for blackpear. And I was gonna mention prior to that too that blackpear was a former world record holder for 5B. And I believe this was before Bub's drop was the thing too. So he knows the level. But that's really, really unfortunate. Like, that gives Chai a huge lead, and I'm not 100% sure if blackpear is going to be able to come back from that. I mean, like, it would be one thing if it was just a short amount of time, like if it was maybe like 10 seconds, and even then, that looks like it was a solid, it felt like a solid minute. So that's really unfortunate. I anticipate blackpear to come back in between for the breaks to hit that room up and just really focus on it. Yeah, Chai clocking in at 15:01, leaving chapter 5, and Blackpear still has a lot of screens to go. That's very unfortunate because this race was neck and neck. As we move into reflection, and again, like I said, it's like that point where I don't know if Blackpear has strats or anything to get the opportunity to catch up. He's gonna have to rely on Chaikitty to just have like a mishap somewhere. And if there was it happen anywhere, battle and fight for one, and then probably just a couple places in 1500. But Blackpear is doing the best that he can. Finishing really strong. Oh my god, it sucks about that room because everything else, for the most part, was pretty flawless in this 5B. Yeah, actually, everything was flawless except for that one room, and that single room cost him almost a whole minute. Like, dang, that's really unfortunate. But this is a total of 3 races. Wow, I can't speak. I'm sorry, guys. And Blackpear has been in the tournament section. He's been in a lot of tournaments that have been best of 3. So this is not anything new to him. Conditioned runner, it would probably be the good way to put it. So I think he's just gonna bounce back, and we'll see a better outing in race number 2. But also we'll have to see too, because like Chai is definitely looking a lot. He's been looking a lot more comfortable coming out of resort. So it's gonna be tough because I mean, like I said, Chai has the overall faster times, and the average difference here is about, like I said, at least from the league, it's about 34 seconds. But I'll whip up speedrun.com real quick and look at their PBs. I haven't been on the ball about where everybody's at PB wise and all the other stuff. I do apologize. Like I said, I've been kind of out of the loop a little bit here with the league due to real life nonsense and all that jazz. But now, like, Chai's in Ravine. Like, Blackpear would need a death here, but Chai is running through unscathed. I see that we have OTDQ in the chat. How's it going, man? I hope that you're enjoying this action-packed race. Wow. All right, so we got Chai in battle and fight. Oh no, Blackpear running into a little bit of mishap in this room too. But he's gonna go and take that top route. Again, running into some missteps here. I believe he's mentally shook right now. I kind of feel like after that 5B, like, yeah, it's just really, it's really unfortunate, man. Like, I know how that feels. I actually, funny story, because it is the battle and fight, and you guys know this, pretty optimized route here. What Blackpear went through in 5B, I actually went through that racing against Blackpear in the speed gaming tournament. It was back in Old Site, and I forgot how to do the second to last room, like where the coin is, and I was stuck in that room for, I want to say I was in there for a minute and a half, if not 2 minutes, because I couldn't figure out how to do it. I just like forgot, and I just couldn't come up with another strat. It was so frustrating. And unfortunately, I did lose that race. But I can totally relate to what Blackpear was going through in 5B. It just, it sucks. But we got Chai getting into the second round of the battle and fight. Nice battle and boost from Black. And also, like, with the mishaps that blackpear is just kind of having, I think he just wants to, I feel like he's just going to want to get through this one. And like, there's a possibility he's already thinking about the second race, which is not bad, you know, but at the same time, you guys focus on this one at hand too, because like we saw in the top route room, where those mishaps are going to happen, it's just really going to start digging into your mental fortitude. Okay, Chai running into a little bit of hangups here in the final room, which is another room that has been giving a lot of runners problems in the league. But he's going to get it here in progress towards Summit. Yeah, it's from a standpoint, it's going to be difficult, or I don't think it's possible for blackpear to come back on Chai for this race here. But what's really important, and this is where like the no reset mentality kind of comes in, you just got to finish strong and be real clean and real to the point, and just get ready for that next race. Like that's all you can do. And I know blackpear has it in him. And we're just seeing like a little bit of mishaps here. He's in round 2. And Chai now getting the first part of Summit here. I'm actually really interested to see Summit now after the speedrun tool has been in effect, because I feel like that people are probably fine-tuning and just finding all of those opportunities to save a half second here, a couple frames there. So, and if there's any chapter, especially with that tool, that would probably optimize anything, it would be for Summit. I mean, you have a huge opportunity. I mean, let's break it down. I'm going to just throw a number out there because I'm not 100% accurate on how many screens there are in Summit, but let's say there's like 65 screens total. And say that you're able to save, I mean, first of all, if you're able to save a second in each screen, that's over a minute saved, right? So, you know, it just quickly adds up. Even if you were to do a half second, if you were able to save half a second in every single screen, that's a 30-second time save. So we'll have to see, especially like when people are just looking to find a way to run through these rooms faster, finding more optimal strats. And now it kind of like has, you know, like I said, with the speedrun tool from Demo Jameson, it kind of like puts to rest those, oh, well, maybe this is faster, or maybe it isn't, or like it feels like it's faster. You know, we kind of like have concrete proof now, like, hey, this is actually faster. And we are now getting a sync as we head into Summit. But like I said, Chai is got a very commanding lead right now. I mean, he's in 1,000, about probably more, almost halfway through 1,000, and blackpear just getting through the opening part here. Yeah, I'm sorry, I should clarify. It's a mod, as it says in chat. It's a mod made by Demo Jameson. It's not debug mode for PC. It's an actual mod, which just adds a couple more options. Like, I'm not going to lie, I have it also, and I've used it, and it is amazing. And if you want me to be real honest, I would absolutely love for Matt and company to find a way to just kind of incorporate that into the game itself, with the upcoming, you know, DLC / final patch that'll be happening. Because like having those options for console would be amazing. And I say that as a person that runs on Switch to practice on my commute. I would love to have that. I would love to have those options. But if not, it's all right. I'm not gonna be. Oh, Chai getting corner bop, the rare corner bop in the ultra room, but he was able to recover. blackpear looking to he's doing some pretty good movement here. Now, Chai had some hangups in a couple of these rooms too, so unfortunately, blackpear also running into a little bit of mishap there. I don't think that it's enough. Obviously, it's not enough for blackpear to catch up, but you know, blackpear has a couple faster strats in Summit compared to Chai. Like we saw there, he had a nice corner boost, leading into an ultra in that room. I need to learn that because it looks super crisp. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, like, if anything, this is also an opportunity, like, to, like, blackpear, you know, I think he's about a minute out. If not, okay, Chai taking a death there in 2000. Oh no. Opting to, I didn't even see if he went for auto scroll or skip, but now blackpear running into a little bit of a problem here in the first big room of 1500, taking a death. I think he's trying to rush a little, just getting a little bit ahead of himself. Hold on one second, guys. I have to sneeze. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be off the mic until this happens. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a false alarm. I hate that. Don't you guys hate that when you have a sneeze and you feel it coming, but then it's just like, no, I don't really feel like showing myself today. Just gonna hang out. That's basically what happened. In the meantime, though, we saw a nice death or a death cycle strat in the triple ultra room from blackpear there. I mean, obviously you didn't want to take a death, but it's good to have a backup there. Most notably because a lot of people will just restart that cycle and lose a little more time, but having that backup is nice. Other than that, I mean, like I said, we saw Chai with a little bit of mishaps here in 2000. blackpear also running in a little bit of hangups here too. Chai and thread the needle, able to get it, heading into the infamous door skip. He's got one, and he's got two. Look at that. blackpear just going for the regular skip, not the skip. Even though it's not the right term, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I just saw what said someone. I saw in chat they're like, "Oh yeah, auto scroller skip is now called bounding under the terrain," and it took a second. It took a second. I was like, "What? You're not?" Oh. All right, Chai now in the downdraft portion of 3000. This is basically Chai's to win. He just needs to finish with nothing. I don't even know what he could do to potentially cause blackpear right now to come up. I would have to see. He would have to skip a couple of flags in updraft, and I know that they do. I know that they've been skipping flag number 9 now, and sometimes they'll skip flag 10 too. So that is going to be one. The second part would probably be skipping flags number 3 and 2 in the final home stretch. Like, those are the two things that I can even realistically think could happen, including a death on flag 13. That maybe will get blackpear an opportunity to come back. But yeah, it's just overall, it's just unfortunate. Like, blackpear was right on pace with Chai, and I feel that just kind of like looking how things have been going here. I mean, we had, it's hard to say because he had some mishaps also in top room. All right, so Chai actually getting flag number 10. It's almost like he might be able to hear me. But skipping flag number 9, that's so risky, man. Flag number 9 just randomly would come out of nowhere and be like, yeah, you're actually going to die here today. So I hope you weren't planning on starting all the way back at flag number 10. Yeah, like the only thing that I could even see happen, or like the super zany crazy thing, is that like Chai hits up, like he returns to map or restarts the chapter. That's the only thing I can even think of at this point. Which actually, that happened. It didn't happen to determine a loss, but there were some weird menu shenanigans that had happened um before. I mean, we've seen TGH do it where he thought he didn't collect he restarted in the mirror in 5B. Yeah, there you go. Chai is going to be your victor today, clocking in at a 29.41. But blackpear finishing strong here. I mean, like I said, that was like a minute, a whole minute just on that one screen. I anticipate uh, blackpear to hit that room up and just practice it right real quick. definitely definitely anticipate that. Like if he doesn't do it, I would probably be like, hey, you should probably practice that just to get it out of your head, because from a mentality point of view, he's gonna get back into that room, and it's gonna be on his mind. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, am I gonna be able to like do this? I don't want to mess this up again. And it's just putting that instant pressure on yourself. So we have the opportunity to have a short break in between. If you want to get water or anything else like that, all that great stuff. I would use that opportunity to just go back into that room and just hammer that away and just get it out your head, like, because I know that he could do it. I mean, he's done it many times before. But it's one of those things. Like, I've had problems with that too. I would even go the cautionary tale of like, if you go for it like 2 times, and if you messed it up the second time, just do the intended route. All right, blackpear is going to clock in at a 31.22. GG's to both runners. Okay, Squidly. Oh, jeez. But yeah, during this whole time, I was supposed to pull up their PVs on speedrun.com, and I did not even do that. I'm sorry, guys. I know both runners did not PV there, but that's okay. Yeah, blackpear's at 29.33, and Chai's at 28.42. So it's almost a minute difference here. But again, yeah, it's a minute difference ain't nothing. And I respect this move right now. blackpear is, I mean, like, look at how he's running, even just trying to get it set up. He's just getting angry, like aggressive. I mean, yeah, this I would spend this entire break just getting this part down. Retry. Yep. 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 Folks, if you if you are ever in a tournament setting and something like this happens to you, this is what you need to do. Whether it's like a fighting game or speedrun or whatever, like, if you mess up on something, take that time to just get mentally prepared for the next run. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, okay. About it, the blackpear might have went and tried to check top route for chapter 6 as well. But we'll take a few minutes here to talk about pace. And you might be asking yourself, well, what's pace, FC Racer? What is that? Well, let me tell you. Pace is where we are going to see the grand finale to the Celeste 80% League. We're also going to see the grand finale to yeah, that's the right word I'm using. I'll just make it even easier because I had my whole spiel ready and I just fell down the stairs. My bad, y'all. We got the grand finals of Celeste 80% League, grand finals of Super Mario Odyssey 80%, grand finals of 70 Star Division 1. All this is taking place April 25th through the 28th at Xanadu Games in Maryland. Tickets are still available and all that great jazz. We're going to have a fantastic showcase of all sorts of speed games, races, runs, highlights, you name it, we got it. Yours truly actually has a run submitted. I will be tackling Celeste in a very unconventional way. It's going to be mad hype or really bad, one or the other. But you can get all that information here. I'm gonna throw it in chat now. If I can type. Yeah, Squillio knows. He posted it in the chat. I'll be running invisible percent for Celeste, which is basically it's one of the variants. I know a few other people run it as well, but it's like one of my favorite categories to run. You can get all that information there. This is gonna be super hype. I can't wait. I really can't wait. And also the fact that I'm gonna, here's the big draw. Watching, it's one thing to watch these races, from the comfort of your home. You got your pajamas on, you got your little, you got your little bowl of ice cream or cup of tea or cup of coffee, whatever you prefer is your go-to beverage, and you're at home and just being super comfortable about it. But like, listen, you popped off at home when you seen a couple of those photo finishes for Mario Kart Double Dash, or I can't remember the name of the runners from Odyssey, but that one where the guy had the win in the bag but hit the invisible wall and took a death, unfortunately, or Chaikitty versus Federvi with the half-second difference, or Evans fight and Scrubblord with the half-second difference going into Summit here. All these little things. It's one thing to watch that at home, but imagine if you were there, like in person, while that was going on, the popping off and the whole 9 yards. Also, we're gonna get a little sync here because we synced up before, so we got to kind of realign everybody here and even it out. But yeah, like, it's about to be something great, and I cannot wait. Again, April 25th through the 28th. I'm hoping to see you guys there. And of course, if you see me there, like, hello, please come up and say hi. I'm looking forward to meeting all the fantastic people in this community across the board, no matter what is your cup of tea. This is gonna be mad hype. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys right now. Speaking of hype, let's get into the second race here. We've seen blackpear hit that room and practice his little doo-wop after the bubs drop. So, but again, it's race number 2. Chai has definitely gotten into his stride. So that's probably the most dangerous part here. Like I said, in the first race, blackpear had the lead and a nice extended lead going into Golden Ridge, and then you kind of started to see that Chai was getting his bearings and getting a little more into the groove of things. We saw the lead go from like 8 seconds out of Chapter 3 to 2 seconds going out of Chapter 4, and then 5B hit. So, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, even with a 31:22, with that 1 minute from 5B, it still would have put Chai out in front. But we also had top room as well in 6B. There was a couple seconds lost there too, but I don't know if it was enough to turn the tables like that. But Chai taking a death. Okay, running a little bit of a mishap here. Oh, he's gonna have to do a double spike jump. Shoutouts to the dashless strats. That's gonna give blackpear a little bit of a thing here. Yeah, about a second difference. Nope, I'm sorry. I can't count. 3 second difference. Yeah, I'm seeing in chat people talking about other thank you, Ganon Slayer, for pointing out Little Curbs versus Chaos Pringle. I'm sorry, you guys. I watched that, but I'm so bad at remembering other runners from other games. I mean, I have a hard time remembering people in the Celeste League, and this is the game that I commentate. I have a hard time remembering names here, so please, I apologize. I'm gonna try to get better at that. But yeah, and I'm seeing people talking about other events they've been to. I mean, coming from my background with fighting games, like watching Evo on the stream and then being at Evo, totally different experience. And I've yet to go to Evo after they moved to Mandalay Bay and all that other stuff. Oh, that IL tournament, Schoolio. Oh my god. I feel like that would be super hype. I haven't forgot about it. I just haven't had the time to like go into it. Because I think it would be hype. But let me get back on this race. I'm sorry, you guys. So again, Chai carving his way through, shredding through these dream blocks like it ain't no thing. He's gonna be the first one out. Yeah, and the thing too, I think actually I want to go ahead and say Chai has said on record that he hates City, and he feels that he resets a lot there. But he's gonna get into Awake here. Wow, so far, wow. Okay, Chai. Okay, Chai. I see you. I woke up like this. Hashtag flawless. Okay, that was a really good awake from him. Holy moly. Blackbear too. We got about a second difference between the two of them. Woo. He's moving to resort now. So in resort, from race number 1, we saw Blackbear was having a little bit of a hang up in some of the rooms, most notably in Huge Match. But then Chai had some trouble in elevator shaft heading into Presidential Suite. He had a costly death in the coin room, and he had a costly death after the room after Demo Dash. So I feel like this time around it's going to be a little tighter from both runners. Because again, like, I mean, the ebb and flow of the league so far has been like game 1 is kind of a little rough here and there. You might see a PB and all that other stuff. Oh, Blackbear not getting his dash back, having to do a backup strat. But like game 2, you kind of get your bearings in. Times get a little bit better, and then by the time game 3 rolls around, that fatigue starts setting in. Although the fatigue has been people have been working at it. So, ooh, no. Blackbear just getting a little bit ahead of himself with that down forward dash and crashing into those death bunnies there. That is a huge time loss. And again, that mentality, folks, like that is a mishap where you're just like, what happened? Why did I do that? You gotta shake it off. You can't dwell on those things because that's how it's very easy to get tilted off of that. You don't want that, especially in a race setting. Because I mean, in a normal setting, you just be like, all right, well, I'm just gonna reset, whatever. But here, you don't really have that luxury. Oh, ooh, Blackbear almost dying again. Just having some missed inputs here. I'm not sure what. Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on here. Like, I'm not sure if it's nerves or anything or what. But like, it's very out of character. So I'm hoping that everything is going well and he's able to bounce back here, running into some more. Okay, nice save, but still just losing a lot of time here in huge mess. Like, Chai's probably gonna have. I'm gonna just eyeball a guess here. I feel like Chai's gonna have like a 25-second lead here. He's gonna hit that switch at 6:15. Oh, is that an ultra? Okay, okay. So yeah, Chai clocking in and out of huge mess at 6:15. Again, blackpear trying to go for that Fledervy tech there. I'm pretty sure other runners do it. I've saw Fledervy do it first, so let me just put that out there. Okay, yeah, 20-second lead here coming out of huge mess. Just a lot of input errors on blackpear's screen. It's very peculiar. Can we try that again? Peculiar. Hello, I cannot say this word. It's very strange. And again, yeah, what is? I'm so confused. I'm so confused at what is happening right now on blackpear's screen. Like the inputs are just off the rails right now. Like, is it nerves? It's one thing if you like missed your dash, right? It's like, oh no, I missed my dash, or oh, I didn't get my dash back. Like, well, I'm seeing just straight up missed inputs. Like, not even missed inputs, they're just wrong. So it's kind of concerning. I'm hoping that hopefully it's not a controller issue, because I've seen that. I've seen instances where a runner's controller broke in the middle of the race, which would be very unfortunate. I don't know if blackpear has a backup or not. But Chai's going to get out of resort here at 8 flat. And then now blackpear just a little bit, like I said, he was 20 seconds behind out of huge mess, but I'm seeing that chat caught up to my mishaps with peculiar. I didn't even say it right then. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with that word. Oh no. blackpear. He has. Oh yeah. I'm not. I am baffled by what's going on here. Like, he in that last screen, he didn't even dash immediately. He took a. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. He like took a second before he started and was offside. Personally, if I was in blackpear's shoes, I would take a small, like 30-second break here. Like, just get your head in the game. Opt in to dive in any. Chai also having some mishaps here in Golden Ridge, but like the lead is very apparent right now. And again, like I said, this could be a very important set overall as we get closer and closer to the playoffs here. Both these runners are tied for 5th right now, and I believe, I want to say they both have already kind of played against the top 4 already. Actually, I'm not sure about blackpear just yet. Like, I know that they both played TGH. I believe they both played Fledervy. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, blackpear dying on this screen. He had a problem on that screen the first race too. But now Chai, he's almost at cliff face. But you know, this chapter's not that long. Sorry guys, I took some cold medicine, so it's not nighttime one. You gotta worry about that. I'm not getting drowsy, but you know how sometimes if you have like cold and you take some medicine, you kind of get that like airheadedness kind of feeling. I feel a little ditzy, so I apologize in advance. Like I said, I'm combating a cold here. You can kind of hear it. Definitely sound a lot different from the first race because I was like just waking up. But I'm a little congested. I'm doing the best I can. I'm making sure not to cough on like while commentating because like, one, that's gross, and also that's just an inconvenience to you guys, and I don't want to do that. or like sniffling or anything like that. Trying to keep it clean as best as I can, folks. All right, Chai is now moving into 5B. And again, we're running into that same thing where it's like, I mean, Blackbear's just not having a clean day in regards to his runs. Like, he started out really strong, but that 5B, oh. But we'll see. We still have a lot of race to go. And Bub's drop is still a thing. I'm not going to put it past nobody. I mean, we've had instances where there can be instances where you just do Bub's drop like it ain't no thing. And then one day it's just like, I don't know how to do this trick anymore. And it's like, oh, I've had to do it 3 times. Great. I've had that happen. That happened a lot. Oh no, blackpear, oh, holding grab there? I'm not sure. But having to die, unfortunately. Taking another death here too. Quack PL, I'll do my best to make sure I will not get you guys sick. But be sure to sanitize after watching the stream and wash your hands. How many runners go to pace? I believe runners that will be in the league, it should be top 4. That isn't to say that more runners will show up. Okay, I got super confused because they both started chapter 5 at the same time on my screen, but it was 5A for blackpear and 5B for Chaikitty. Oh no, Chai. You know, I'm actually curious here because Chai has been not going for what I've been calling the Chai special, where he does a corner boost. He hasn't been going for that, and I'm not 100% sure why. I feel like it's definitely faster than what he was doing before. If I have time for an interview, I'm gonna ask him. I'm like, why don't you do that anymore? This is like such a cool trick, and I feel like it saves time. But the past 2 races that I've commentated with him, he hasn't been going for it, and you know, it's not free because obviously if it was free, you would get it guaranteed every time. But the setup's not hard. At least to me, it wasn't. You know, I'm not good at this game, so if I can do it. All right, 5bear. What? What? Blackbear in 5B. Oh my gosh. Hello, FC, please. I need you to bring it in. But blackpear is now getting into his 5B. Chaikitty now in the mirror portion of it, about to run into Theo. Here comes Bub's drop on blackpear's screen. He's gonna nail it. Chai, what? What? Chai did not get his dash, and instead of trying to like getting himself set up, he just walked off. I'm not sure what that was all about. Oh no. Not getting the normal route here, he is going to have to improvise. This is a room that you don't want to die in. Trust me. And he actually nice improvisation there. Wow. I am having the most trouble with big words today. Help. I need a dictionary. Or no, I need a thesaurus. I can't even get that. Oh my god. Jeez. Folks, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Alright, we got Chai getting into reflection here. Oh no. Oh. That was a weird... Okay, blackpear going for a different strat here. He didn't do that the first time. But that's a little interesting because he didn't really have... Oh, no. Grab, please. Madeline, please. He didn't really have a problem with it the first time around, so it's interesting for him to do a different approach on that. All right, now he's in the gauntlet room here. Oh no. Okay. Oh god. Having to do a little bit of improv. Well, how did that work? Hold on. I need a clip of that. I'm not sure how Theo missed the dash block there. Yeah, again, Chai now, again, with just a nice lead over blackpear going into reflection here. It's just, I mean, like, Chai's been playing very solid. And then just, like, mishaps on blackpear's end. Unfortunately. Like, nerves could play a role in this. Because, I mean, like I said, these two tied for 5th. This match, kind of important for overall league standings. And blackpear is the one that's at a disadvantage in regards to time. So, that's a lot of pressure to have, going into it. It's hard to say. Like, I wish I could have like a telltale answer on what's going on here, but I don't. And I'm not going to lie. I am a fan of both of these runners, and as with everybody in the league. But like, I have been a huge blackpear supporter since like back in July when we did the speed gaming tournament. So if I'm sounding a little biased, I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, no. Like, I'm a huge blackpear fan. I'm not even gonna lie. And I think everybody in the league already knows too. I was like randomly chime in and bring him up, just because like I know like Nero, Nero's another runner too. Like, kind of came on the scene and just kind of came out of nowhere and had these fantastic times. blackpear was another one too. Like, in speed gaming, started at like a 45, and then by the end of the speed gaming tournament, he had saved, I believe, almost 12 minutes on his time, which is crazy. Going from a 45 to a 33, 32 in the span of a couple weeks. Kind of good. Just saying. Then also, his 5B, he was one of the few runners along with like Revo and a couple other people that were going after 5B without Bubs drop too. So, just a lot of stuff out there. All right, Chai getting the best strat. Oh, strat's so good. All right, now Chai in the battle and fight again. I don't have a lot to say about this fight in particular because it's like it's super optimized. You're just looking for, it sucks that it's like I can't. You were basically in this part, you're looking for faults, which is really unfortunate because it's such a great, section of the game. But I can't be like, look at this fantastic movement because, like, I mean, I don't. It's pretty much the same. I don't really see a lot of variance in this section. The closest would be that room that I was talking about that Chai did with the ultra strats. But I even think now everybody's kind of going for that. So It's just like, until somebody comes through with some like super crazy new stuff, this is probably this and 5B, arguably the two most quote unquote optimized areas of the game. At least at this level of play. You know, if you're going to go down a couple minutes, like sub 38 ish, it'll be a little different. Chai having to improvise there. Speaking of talking about faults there, running into a little bit of a hang up there. And, you know, he plays on keyboard, so feathers, not the best to navigate while on a keyboard in comparison to controllers. So, and also running into a little bit of bumps here too in this vertical ascent. blackpear now having a little bit of hang up here on this this screen. I had to think about where he was. I was like, is he going into the second part of battling? Nope, he's got a few screens to go. Chai's going to leave Reflection at 2043. Put that in perspective. blackpear is now hitting 2043 right now, and he's still in the first round of battling. Getting through. Chai now heading into Summit. And again, we'll get our sync up and running too. All right, now blackpear on the second round of battling. Uh-oh. blackpear running in a little bit. Oh my gosh. Just didn't enter the room correctly and tried to save it, but unfortunately having to take a death there. Also on Chai's screen, I like that setup to get the timing for that reverse hyper there by dashing into the block. I need to actually incorporate into my own run. Chai not going for the super reverse ultra strat there. But I respect the play. That section is tough. All right, blackpear getting ready to get out of Reflection and take on Summit. All right, now we're getting our sync here in order. And again, we're like in the same kind of situation here where Chai is about out of 2,000 or 1,000. Oh my gosh. Oh, blackpear, no. That is like, oh, oh my goodness. Almost taking another excruciating death there at the end of that screen. Chai having some questionable movement here at 1500 as well. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh no. blackpear, it looks like blackpear is trying to go for some more, just trying to get those, trying to shave as much time as he can off and trying to get this lead, and it's just not helping because he's running into some errors here. He's going for that reverse hyper strat there. And then Chai in 2,000. blackpear at the end of 500 here. Now I will say, I want to say blackpear has a faster 1000 than Chai. He definitely goes for a couple quicker things here. Like there, that is such a crisp ultra into that. That is so wow. It's like that. This next screen after these coins here, he's gonna watch this. Watch this on blackpear screen. Like look at this. That corner boost. Oh, I want runners to take notes. I need you guys to incorporate that because it is super crisp. But Chai also smashing through 2000 here. I'm actually curious to see what their ILs are for Summit. Let me see if we can pull this up here real quick. And of course, this, you know, I'm pulling this up on Speedrun.com, but this isn't really a super tell. Oh. Okay. Now, you know, this is a Summit IL leaderboard, but Chai's actually has an 815, and blackpear is listed as an 827. So it's very interesting. I also forgot that my 935 is up there too. Ah! I'm still gunning for that sub 9. But yeah, unfortunately, for blackpear, this is looking to be Chai's to win. He's gonna take some catastrophic events. Wow. You know, like me not being able to say a single word that has like 4 syllables in it this entire run. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm gonna blame it on the germs, on the cold/flu that I have. Just taking a toll on my brain. All right, Chai now in 2500. Nice wall bounce there. He's gonna make it out. Heading into 3000 here. Blackpear in the vertical portion of 2000. Having to get this auto scroller section. Oh, able to save it there. You don't want to die in that spot. Now Chai in 3000 downdraft section here. This section goes by so quick now. It's weird because like having commentated, you know, since the speed gaming days, and just kind of watching just how much quicker the downdraft portion is. It's crazy. All right, Chai did not actually. You know, I'm actually curious because usually people try to hit that dash crystal and get both dashes back. I'm not sure if that's the strat that Chai goes for or not. blackpear taking a death in this semi-long room. We're able to come through. Chai at flag 13. Getting through. Hello. Madeline just did not put in any effort. She's just like, I don't really want to get over there. All right, hitting that flag 10 checkpoint, and I'm assuming he's not going for flag 9 again. Oh, missing the reverse. That's strat. Flag 9 in general just makes me super anxious, man. And now blackpear getting into 3000, but Chai on the home stretch here, hitting flag number 4. Again, this is his to take. Like, someone's going to come in and like cut his power source, or like they're going to have to call him into work for Chai to lose this one. Like, they're going to be like, Chai, because that's his name at work, too. If you don't come into work right now, we're going to have to let you go. You know, that's like the only thing I can even think of, especially coming into Flag 1. It's either that or he messes up and returns to map or restarts the chapter. And that's not happening. Chaikitty is going to take the set and the second game here, clocking in at a 29-21. Very consistent, if I say so myself. I think, yeah, 29-22 in race 1, so. But now, blackpear in the updraft portion. Okay, I'm way off. Chai had a 29-41 first round. Ha! Where are my numbers at? Probably where all my big words are at, too. Just lost in the struggle. All right, blackpear coming across flag number 10 here. Getting ready to close out his updraft portion. As a matter of fact, hold the phone. Let me double check. Pull the schedule up real quick, because the day is still young, folks. It's hard to believe, but it's only not even 1 o'clock for people in the Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, we got a lot going on here as blackpear hitting the home stretch. We've got the Super Mario Odyssey tasks for Season 3 live results coming up after this, followed up with the Super Mario 64 tasks competition live results. And then we're going to have Mario Kart Double Dash with the Return Koopa versus Rick Bick. And we're closing it out, folks, with Super Mario Odyssey. We got Little Aggie going against Equan. And then Chaos Pringles versus D Dangers. Oh, boy. Got some hype going in there. Also, with Odyssey 2, unless I'm mistaken, I believe the quest for sub 1 hour is still going on, and everybody has been going in on that. So there is the potential of a sub 1 hour in a race setting. You never know. Might want to keep tabs on that. Of course, I could be looking a fool right now. That's already happened, but I'm gonna act very confident and say that that's not the case. Oh, for CET, I am not sure. Well, actually, it's gonna happen after this race. Yeah, there you go. Shout outs to Thanks 15 coming through with that knowledge. All right, so we got one more to go. Again, Chaikitty is going to walk away from this set with the bonus point. So blackpear is going to really want to try to take one away, because again, this is where things are really going to come down to. I mean, from a tiebreaker standpoint, Chai is going to trump blackpear if they were to be tied in a situation going into playoffs. But yeah, I'm just sorry. Had a cough come on as soon as I started talking. My bad, y'all. I mean, that race number 2, there's just a lot of questionable inputs on blackpear's end, and again, Chai just being very consistent and having a faster time as we head into the final race here. All right, I have Ganon Slayer coming through with that knowledge. Thank you, appreciate that. I try to follow it as best as I can, but I've been sick, so I haven't really been doing much of anything this past couple weeks. But I know that sub 1 hour is like that hotness that everybody's really, really gunning for. And then world record is like 1 hour, and then I believe they mentioned that there was a time save too. So, I mean, to me, it sounds like 1 hour or sub 1 hour for Odyssey, almost on the same page as like sub 30 for Celeste. In the sense that like maybe a while back they're like it's not possible, it's never gonna happen, blah 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 blah, and like now the runners are like knocking at that door. It's like a huge breakthrough. It's very exciting. So best of luck to all of the runners that are gunning for that. I'm looking forward to seeing that clip when it occurs, because it's gonna happen. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna happen. It's just when. Personally, I'd be hyped to see it at during a race setting. Just saying. All right, looks like the runners are ready for the final race of the set. All right, they are off. And again, trying to get that sync again because we had to sync from before. Get everybody caught up here. I mean, looking into this final race right now, Chaikitty just is to keep parring for the course. His times are a little high in comparison to his PB. Yeah, Chai had a 28.42. Not really in striking distance of that. But then also Blackbear with a 29.33. So I mean, like with the first race, it was there. So like Chai, for the most part, is just gonna have to run the par of the course. Blackbear has got to clean up some of these unfortunate mishaps that have been happening. But again, it's basically it's Chai's to win, just going from the par of the course. So we'll see. There's a lot of game left, and I know Blackbear has the ability to maintain and regain composure. I mean, we saw, like I said, we saw in the first race they're going toe to toe up until 5B, and it just went south. So if Blackbear is able to kind of like dig deep and pull in, he might pull an upset. We'll have to wait and see though. So far, Chai with a nice city. I'm getting a 132 or 133. Actually, he's gonna be ahead coming out of city. This is the first time that's happened in the set. As both runners head into old site. Old site hasn't been really an issue today. Battlein has been on her best behavior early on in the game today. Of course, you know, with my commentator curse, that could mean all kinds of drama and nonsense, but we'll see. So far, so good, as both runners are getting ready to head towards Battlein. See some nice wall bounces here. This room that Chai's in, I don't know, just hearing that sound effect from the Dream Block is very satisfying, and just that nice crisp angle movement here, same on blackpear screen, this is really dope. And actually, Chai, well, taking a death there. And then blackpear actually having a little bit of mishaps in that room as well. So no, we talk about, you know, obviously, you know, if you take a death, that's gonna be some good time loss there. The respawn for Madeline, I think, is a second and a half, but a lot of times the real problem, in particular for like any percent, is not just the deaths, just bad movement or like missing a dash or grabbing onto a wall on accident. Like, it's those little things that actually add up even more. Like, you can have a run where I've had many instances where like my PB at the time had, like, we'll say 30 deaths, right? And then I'll PB again and I'll have like 35 deaths. So it really plays as random as it sounds. Just having clean movement almost as, I feel like having clean movement is more important than like not dying. I feel like I lose. I mean, you know, if you break it down, if a death is a minute and a half and you have 30 deaths, that's 45 seconds, I think. My math is correct. But like, if you mess up in a room and have to like get your dash back or try to save it, you're losing way more time from that. I know both runners are in resort here. Sorry, I'm getting caught up. My bad. I felt a sneeze coming on and didn't want to have you folks deal with that. All right, China getting in a huge mess here. Blackbear again running into some mishaps there. Resort has just not been kind to Blackbear this set. He's gonna come in at a 5'11". Blackbear now starting up his huge mess portion. Hold on, did he? Was that a task strat for that corner? For that spike jump there? I quickly looked and wasn't sure. Chai in towels. Going for the fast strats here. He's gonna get the... Oh, he gets the Flederby strat there. I don't even know how they do it. I think it has to do with positioning of like coming into the room. Blackbear has been trying to go for it, but unfortunately he's been taking deaths there for the first and second race. We'll see if he's gonna go for it this time around too. Nice, Blackbear with a corner boost there. Opting to not dash into it. I respect that move. He was still be able to get that dash down forward and just skim by our... Oh! Go over the fast cycle there too, but unfortunately Madeline had a little too much oomph. And I ran into a Death Bunny. Chai going for check... I think that was checkpointless demo. Feeling himself there. Is Blackpear now in elevator shaft? Chai in Oshiro. That was kind of weird. He bonked him there. I'm not sure what happened. Did he have a little bit of a mishap in his movement? Okay, Chai is definitely off cycle now. Sorry, I am getting work-related stuff sent to me in my email. I apologize. Alright, China and Golden Ridge. Blackbear on the final screen. Do a little improv here. Just based on this, it looked like he might have taken a death. Try getting set to do Archie here. He's gonna get it. That trick looks so cool. So cool, so crisp. They're moving forward now. Blackbear running into a little bit of hangups in a couple of these rooms. You're gonna see if he's gonna be able to bounce back off of them. Like the room with the 3 clouds. He's having trouble in both races on that. But we got Chai heading an auto scroller skip here. Going for that ultra strat, making it look so easy, man. And just keep on moving. Alright, that cloud room is not an issue this time for Blackpear. But wow, Chai is blaring through. I am not sure what happened on Blackpear's screen there. Oh no, taking a death in the auto scroller room? Oof. Blackbear now opting to go for the ultra strat there too. He did not go for that in race 1. I can't remember for race 2. So I'm wondering if he's just feeling that he needs to go for faster strats here to try to stay on pace with Chai. But Chai now in cliff face. This place not so bad for runners now. Oh. He had to do a little bit of improving there though. Able to get through it. Blackbear opting to not grab the coin here, which is a thing you can do. It doesn't even save time either, because like you still have to wait for the block. I'm curious though to see if it's possible to like maybe corner boost off of that spike block, and if you can do that to just get over to the wall a little faster. But I don't think anybody's actually gone for that yet, or if it's even possible. Like, don't ask me to do it. All right, Chai in 5A as blackpear heading to cliff face here. So Chai started out at a 1044. It looks to be about a more than a 30-second lead here. But again, I mean, Bub's drop has not been a factor. Yeah, we're looking at a 33-second difference between both runners here. But I mean, let's see. I don't, like I said, you know, Chai has been playing very consistent. Oh, he getting that yeet. He's getting that yeet. Let's go. It's the first one of the day. Like, it really is going to come down to Bub's drop for an opportunity for blackpear to cut into the lead here, or a bad tape room. I've seen a couple bad tape rooms in the league. Like, they're trying to do like the dash down on the pink block and then accidentally dash forward. There's a couple deaths here or there. Accidentally going back into 5A. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. blackpear's going to get that cutscene skip. Similar to what we did in Chapter 2. Unfortunately, did not get the wall bounce and also missing the yeet. But it wasn't a detrimental yeet that we've seen, where you like just go and you don't even get the height or your dash back. It's like the worst case scenario. All right, Bub's drop incoming. Not an issue for Chai yet again. I don't want to say that it's a, you know, it's not a potential game changer, because it'll always will be, no matter what. Like, I don't think anybody's going to just consistently get that in a race setting moving forward. But now blackpear in 5B. Ooh, okay. Just barely skating by death there. Chai getting ready to go into the mirror. blackpear getting set up here for his Bub's drop. He's going to get that too. All right. Getting that there too. Nice. I think for blackpear, we're going to see a very... Okay, I was going to say very nice 5B here, but unfortunately he missed his patented dash down forward there. Opting to change the strat up. I respect the move. Chai just a screen away from Theo. He's got Theo in his hands. I guess technically in her hands, but you know what I mean. Oh no, Chai taking it. Okay, able to fix that. Seekers are not playing nice today. Oh, save this. Save this. Yes! Let's go! Alright, you must have seen my clip, baby. I need another clip of that. Woo! Let's go, Chai. Let's go, Chai. Get hype. Make the highlight reel. Ooh, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. That was so dope. That's like so dope to see. I know he didn't want it that way, but can you say epic save? I can. And with that, Chai out of Chapter 5. blackpear, unfortunately, running into some hangups here in this secret room, not getting the ultras that he wants. But he's gonna make his way through, getting into that gauntlet room. Oh, Madeline. Oh God, he's gonna have to improvise here because that sticker is not where they want to be. Having to do improvising here too. All right, he gets it. All right, Chai now heading through hollows here. Blackpear finishing off his 5B. You get a couple screens. Couple sections difference here. And it's gonna be tough. But like Blackbear's not out of the fight yet. I mean, you can have a ravine mishap on Chai's screen. You can have some mishaps in the battle and fight. Like basically, it's Chai's game to lose right now. Is pretty much where we're at. But yeah, going back to that save because I'm seeing that chat is just catching up to that. That is, it's pretty darn impressive, especially in a race setting. Like, could have lost a lot of time there, and could have been. Oh, speaking of losing time, Chai now off cycle in this room, but he's gonna get away with it. But yeah, it would have been easier for people to just hit retry, and then all that time is just lost. So for him to come through and pull that off was quite impressive. Speaking of impressive, hello. What was that? Shai, now you're just showing off. Right. Blackpear coming through with that Blackpear strat. I love that one too. Just skipping that first bumper, because why not? And Chai getting ready for battle in a boost. He's going to get it. Oh, not the dash afterwards, but that's okay. Still a lot of time save. Better than navigating through that whole portion. The Blackpear having problems in top room as well. Gonna have to adjust here. Not getting the bounce that he wants off that bump. And again, Chai in the battle and fight here. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel bad because every time we get into the battle and fight, I don't have nothing to talk about. And I bring this up every time. You can probably put together a compilation of me saying that line over and over again. But it's true. I mean, the only thing you really can do is just kind of like have that magnifying glass out and just wait for that mistake to happen. But I don't want that to happen. Because a super crisp and clean battle and fight is probably one of the most satisfying things to see in the game. Just because you have that extra drama with battling, shooting lasers and stuff like that. You know, when you do it right, Madeline's just like, no, you're not catching me. Nice corner boost there. Woo! Okay. So I guess you can see some new tricks. Because I've never seen that before. Nice ultra there as he gets ready for the second round here. And we got Blackpear getting his fight underway. Alright. Chai, no. Not like this. Not in that room. Alright, able to get it that time, but oh, that is a lot of time lost. Now this final room here, getting the fast strat. Nice. This looks to be, yep, he is out. Getting that level up. Nice quarter boost there from blackpear too. Okay. Like I said, using that speedrun tool probably to fine tune these small sections to save some change here and there. Alright, Chai is out of reflection, clocking in at a 2049, heading into Summit. Again, blackpear now getting on his second round here. Again, just a little bit behind. It's going to take a lot for him to come through. Okay, Chai running into some mishaps here in the first part of Summit. Taking a death and running into a little bit of issues there. Well, blackpear on the final screen here. Able to get out, and he's going to start his ascent to the Summit also. Again, we'll probably get a sync too. So, please be patient. We'll get that sync there soon enough. Again, I really like that setup in that room. Dashing into the zipper and then climbing up, giving you just the perfect time to do that reverse hyper. Chai now going for that other reverse hyper too. Let's go. Alright, here is our sync, boys and girls. And again, it's like deja vu. I feel like all three races, we've been like in the same kind of position where Chai is moving into 1000 as blackpear is getting through the base portion. Alright, Chai getting through these dream blocks here, not missing any hypers out of the dream blocks. Making his way through. Blackpear stumbling a little bit there, not getting enough height, unfortunately. Opting to not go for the reverse strat there. Kind of respect that. That strat's really... It's tough, but I think that's just because I haven't put a lot of time into it, and the times that I've tried to go for it, it's not a good look. Oh no, not getting that wall bounce there. Very unfortunate. Chai already in the long room of 1500. Blazing through, getting that wall bounce this time. Wasn't getting it the last time. Had to improvise, but showing us how it's done here as he gets ready for the triple, quadruple, quintuple ultra room. I don't know how many ultras they've thrown into this room by now. But he's going so fast we didn't even see it. Huh? Oh no, blackpear running into a little bit of problems here. But still getting that nice... Oh my god, that strat is so crisp. Woo! And now Chai in the Madeline alley-oop section. Madeline. What was that on blackpear's screen? Not getting enough height to get off of that block there. Chai taking a death? What just happened there? I looked away for a half a second and you just died. on Death Cycle 2, having to take this extremely slow. That is unfortunate. But now blackpear jumping into 1500. Nice. Getting that strat out of the way. Ooh, okay. Coming through extra crispy. Oh no, spoke too soon. Commentator Chris is real, folks. That Dust Bunny was like, let me just put my foot out. Do Dust Bunnies have feet? Is that even a question I need to be asking? Alright. Now we got Chai getting into the vertical section of 2000. While blackpear getting through the battle and alley-oop here. Now again, Chai had a few hangups here. I'm about to look back at the footage to see what exactly happened. But now it's looking, I don't know. I feel like that blackpear is maybe slowly gaining some ground here, but I don't know if he has enough time to make anything of it. Oh, he's gonna do a little bit of improv work here. Whoa! Oh no! They're like cutting a little closer to the snowballs here. Fortunately, didn't that second one? Okay, okay. I don't think he. I don't think he was intending to corner boost off that auto scroller right. That like, whoa, hold on. If he had something up his sleeve there, I probably would have fell out of my computer chair. All right, Chino getting it past his key skip. Even though we don't skip the key, but we skip everything else to get it. Getting in a thread needle and about to head into door skip here. blackpear almost done with 2000 here. Just 2 more screens to go. And now Chaikitty on the alley-oop potion. Nice. Oh no, I was gonna say nice demo dash through that block, but unfortunately faltered. Chai also taking a death in 2500 too. Taking a death in these both of these alley-oop sections, very frustrating. Lots of time to lose. blackpear having a little bit of menu problems there too, not skipping the cutscene, but now Chai is in 3000. blackpear getting through the Mirror Temple portion of Summit. Nice corner boost into Ultra there. Ultra. I don't know why I said it like that. Alright, now Chai in downdraft here. Again, downdraft was pretty solid. It's been very solid from Chai on all the races, so I don't think there's really anything glaring that I can even think of. Again, this is Chai's to lose. Like, right now he's on par. He's parred for the course to win. If he just goes through, you know, the usual ebb and flow, it's gonna work out for him. Like blackpear just has to play extremely clean, and he's just gonna have to hope that Chai, like, just does something crazy or zany. And again, like I said, flag 13, always a factor. This skipping flag number 9, that's a factor too, just because they'll send you all the way back to 10, and that's a lot of time loss. And flag 9 has just not it like I said, it just comes out of nowhere and bites you in the butt. Like, oh, you wanted to be on a good pace? Well, not today. But now blackpear in 3000 here. Oh, not is it? That was definitely a missed input on his screen. All right, Chai now heading towards flag number 9. Opting to skip it again. Non-factor. You know what? Maybe with that strat, it makes it so that it's very easy to not clip those spikes. Because that was the thing that would happen before. They tried to do that dash into towards flag number 7, and you kind of just clip those spikes and just like, oh, well, whoops. Put Chai in the home stretch. Blackpear taking a death on flag 19. It's a strange place to take a death. Chai closing in and getting towards flag number 2. He's on flag 1 now. Blackpear on flag number 13. There you go. Chai is going to win the set here. Clocking in at a 29.54. Blackpear on flag number 10 now. So I'm just double checking the schedule here. So Blackpear on the home stretch here. Once he gets finished up here, I'll see if the runners are up for a short and quick interview. Because again, we have the Super Mario Odyssey Tasks Season 3 live coming up right after this. So we shall see here. All right, Blackpear in the home stretch here on flag number 1. He's going to clock in. It looks to be a 31.18. So yeah, Chai taking that whole set. And again, that's going to come through in a tiebreaker situation. Very good race outing from both players. We'll see if we can get either runner in here for an interview. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in and enjoying this. Also, I want to thank you guys for dealing with me today. Like I said, I got a cold, fighting through it, a little off my game, so to speak. So I want to thank you guys for being ever so kind and nice to me. Well, let me see. Okay, so actually, we will not be having an interview today. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up so you guys can hear those super chill lo-fi beats for a brief moment. Shout outs to Chaikitty and Blackpear again for their runs today and the races. Listen, y'all, follow them. Fantastic content creators, fantastic runners in this game. Shout outs to Speedrun and GSA for putting on this fantastic event. As always, shout outs to all of you in the chat that have been here for this entire time, for the raids, support for the channel. We really appreciate that. Shout outs to me because, painting the beautiful picture that we've had. I'm going to try to work on my big words so I can actually get them out for a change. You can also follow me too. I mean, shoot, follow everybody. Follow everybody. Everybody that's been going on here, very entertaining. And yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Get you guys set up for the Super Mario Odyssey Task Season 3 live results. So until next time, you guys take care.